Ever had a dream that included pie? Since pies are desserts, you might think those dreams are pizza dreams, just soul dreams revealing your fleshly desires. But that may not be the case. For the last couple of decades, I've helped dreamers make sense of their dreams, and I can do the same for you. Today, since Christmas is nearing, I'm going to discuss dreams focusing specifically on the meaning of pie, because you might find yourself eating them or serving them to others in dreams. I've had a number of dreams where I find myself snatching sweet treats, sometimes stealing them. And I've had a few pie dreams. The most recent one included a blackbird pie. No, I didn't misspeak. It wasn't a blackberry pie, but a blackbird pie. Not a good sign. It's possible, by the way, that should you find yourself in a situation with little or no food available, a dream of devouring delicious food could originate from your soul, which would not be a prophetic dream. Did you know that the Bible mentions those sorts of dreams specifically? But dreams of food are commonly prophetic. Let's get right to an example of a pie dream. The dream I'll share involves a church, and I need to set it up. My husband and I had left a church that we loved after several prophetic dreams counseled us to do so. We were saddened by the idea, but eventually heeded the warning dreams, and within 4 months, that church shut down. We'd gotten a heads up, apparently, because we needed to already be out or elsewhere. Soon after that, I had a vivid dream of a midwife next to a river. We soon visited a church some of our grown kids were attending, and we could see it was a match to that dream. What was different about the church for us, different than we'd ever experienced, was the emphasis on small groups. Almost every week, these groups were mentioned from the pulpit, as they provided social connections. Once we got acquainted with the pastors, one of them suggested we start a group to teach people how to better hear the voice of God. Now, that midwife next to the river dream started to make sense. The midwife represented the pastor helping people birth, being small group leaders. And I know now that the river represented a movement, a trend toward small group emphasis in churches. So in the dream, I'm going to use as an example of a pie dream, I simply saw in the hallway to the side of that sanctuary multiple tables full of fruit pies. I wondered at first if the dream was prophesying that we'd be served delightful desserts after the service that morning, because one Sunday, on a particularly snowy Sunday in the early service, the pastor actually distributed pastries from my favorite bakery to congregants during the service. But that thought was fleeting because I knew that the pies symbolized something, because dream elements are typically symbolic. Suffice it to say that I was then given insight in that dream about the group we were to lead. Think about it. You have to fill a pie crust with a bunch of cherries or apples or peaches to make a fruit pie. There are multiple pieces of fruit on the crust, just like there are multiple people in a group. Now, these groups were seen by the pastor as very sweet. And God sees his children as sweet too, even when we're naughty. So a fruit pie in a dream may symbolize a group of people seen as sweet. 2 additional dreams confirmed this symbolism. one focusing on pots of flowers. I think it's pretty easy to see the similarity between fruit pies and pots of flowers. Both are multiples of something contained within a designated area, and both are associated with sweetness. For pies, it's taste. For flowers, it's smell. The other dreams depicting our small group were of hot tub spas. This makes sense because, one, hot tubs are a place a few people gather, and two, they gather to soak in hot water. Hot water being the Holy Spirit. So that should explain why dreams of pies may speak of a group of people. Potentially, a pie could speak of a different kind of group, like a litter of puppies. Puppies are sweet. Now, a chicken pot pie would speak of a small group of fearful people. And a lemon meringue, a group of something sour made into something sweet. So I hope that helps not only with understanding the dream symbolism of pies, but also with dream symbolism in general. Maybe you can get some ideas from this on some other dream elements that you've experienced. Here's hoping you get to enjoy a delicious Christmas pie. Hey, we'll have to talk about ice cream in dreams sometimes. A very fun and unexpected dream element. Till next time, live beyond your wildest dreams, and Merry Christmas.